Designing for a dual screen laptop is obviously a really unique design challenge. There's not a lot of hardware in the world that's like that.
The Zephyrus Duo is a 2-screen laptop with a touchscreen mounted to the keyboard.
We wanted to make a game that made you feel as cool as the computer looked.
What are weird ways that we can use this hardware for gameplay?
We wanted to exploit the tension of looking between two screens.
We're trying to incorporate ways where you can be multitasking and you can be using both of your hands on that screen at the same time.
We've got 10 finger input on that screen.
I think we had a scream of joy when we got 10 multi-touches working at the same time. So we're yes, this can happen.
Our game is a physics-based arcade game on the bottom and a stealth game on top. You are playing as a cat named Crouton, and you are fishing in the aquarium when you shouldn't be. And your dad is outside grilling, but every once in a while he's coming in to check. So while you're wiggling around trying to make points on the lower screen, you've got to keep an eye on what's happening on the top screen.
In the game we designed, you are a chimpanzee piloting a spaceship, performing a gravitational slingshot. You just barely have it under control. It's constantly veering off course, and in order to course correct, you have to use a very complicated control panel. You have to use novel combinations of buttons, switches, and sliders to fix everything that's going wrong, or else you will crash into the planet.
Our game is a space exploration game where you're navigating different landscapes and uncovering sort of a hidden truth of what happened to this abandoned planet. So you have multiple video feeds going of these different environments. You're able to adjust the size of the viewports. You're able to pan left and right. You're also able to use a scanning mechanic to take a closer look at certain elements within the scene.
So our game is a first-person stealth game in which you are a robot trying to escape the factory we were created. On the bottom screen are a series of sensors. One is a compass that points towards the exit. One shows you where the enemies are who will attack you if they see you. One points to other robot parts that you can swap in and out. Your health bar is the UI screen on the bottom. So the UI actually will get damaged when you get attacked. So you need to replace the parts of the UI screen with things you find in the environment.
Working with this interface really does make me excited for working with games in the future.
It's been a ton of fun to develop for.
The application of the hardware is surprising, but I'm not surprised by the developers themselves because they're always just so on top of their game.
When you're making a game, that early process, everything moves fast. So I think that has a lot of benefits in keeping creators fresh, as well as really serving as an incubator for new ideas.